Okay guys, we're going to take a look at this Wix site real quick since we were down the other day, and if you haven't read the note already, they were doing some kind of a service update or something on the site just during our class, so that's what everybody was down. So it wasn't just us. So I didn't have to do anything to the computers, which was a good thing. So let's go in and take a look. So I go to templates first, and I'm just going to, just for the demo's sake, I'm going to use this one page. Type in one page so that I get these one pagers. I'll select this, so I'm going to hit edit. Now it's going to ask me to log in. I can log in because I already have a Wix site, but if you don't, you're going to go to this sign in and you're going to sign up, and then it'll open that up for you. It's a pretty simple sign up. You just have to have an email and a password. And I would use your normal Gmail and just your normal password, the same password you use for your email, so that it makes it much easier for you down the line. So I'm going to log in real quick. Never for this site. And as it's logging in, so here's my site. So you can use the old editor. I would just use the new one, start now. So now you have all of your tools that are open for you. Like over here, this allows you to change your background. If you want to change your background color, if you don't like that brown, you can actually select something completely different. You can add images here, so you can upload an image if you'd like. You can change to a color. So if you don't like this color, it'll, as you drag over it, you can see what it'll look like with, it's pretty interactive, it's pretty nice. And if you want to add an image, if you want to add a gallery, there's all these galleries that you can add, and we'll be adding these later. And how they work is pretty simple. You just drag and drop, and then you can just change your imagery. And if you want to try it, you can. If you want to go down and add to your page, you can add one. You can add slideshows. All the buttons are here if you want to interaction to go somewhere, if you're trying to sell something, or if you're trying to send somebody to someplace else. Different kinds of shapes, strips, all these. You can add video to your program, which we might do if we get that far on our page. Music. If you have a link to any of your social media, you can have a contact. You can add menus really quick. Those little scrolling menus if you wanted to cross the bottom or top. So if you took this and drug it in, you could actually have, this is the themed one here. The first couple are from the theme that are designed specifically for this theme. You can just drag them in if you want to have some more connectivity, if you wanted to maybe have another page that's connected to this one page, or maybe this whole thing is your opening page, and then you want to add in some connectivity to somewhere else. You just drop them in. Let's just take this, drop this in here. So I can take this guy if I want, and I can drop it pretty much anywhere that I want. And then if I want, I can manage that menu, and I can add pages. So there's only one home page right now. If I wanted to add a page, I could click Add Page, and the new page is called My Work. Put them all in caps because that's what they have. My Work. And if you're done, and then if you look up on the top here, you now have on your connectivity, you now have Home and My Work. If you wanted to add something else, you could add another page. So it starts to fit in there, and your other page is going to be Bio. Hit done. And you can move them if you want them in a different order like that. And when you're finished, you can just close. And you can then, to get back to my home page, if I, these are my, so this page now is my bio page. I'll be adding in any information I want there. So if I want to get back to my home page, up here is this page menus. Hit that drop down, and this will take you to any of your pages. So if I click on this, it takes me back to the home page. And notice how my header didn't change. Everything stayed the same there. And then, so that's where the add, this is in the add button. You can add all of these. You can add how, this is how I run my, I use this, add an HTML code. That's how I get my daily grind set up in there. They're all linked right to my Google Docs. Over here's the store, the apps you can add. Boy, there are so many different apps you can, social media, there's video. I don't use a lot of these, but you can explore this. I would get in here and look around. You could type in any I'll just put photography. Let's see what they have to offer for photography. So you can add an Instagram link right to it that's inside your page, so somebody can be following your Instagram right on your page. You could, what else do they have here? Rollover image effects. Obviously, create something interesting. I mean, less is more. So if I would do a lot of bells and whistles and a lot of crazy stuff on yours, I would always just make it so that it's easy to navigate. People can get to it really quickly. My shirt, if you want to sell some t-shirts right on your website, you could do that. And then there's uploading. You can upload fonts, images. So this is new. This is new as of probably the last 2 months, where they allow you to upload those OTF files or RTF files that we download from the fonts. You can actually change your whole look by bringing in your own fonts. You have to download ones that have that come from a reputable site. So the font or Font Squirrel. Images, you can upload those. Single tracks of some music. You can bring docs in. So if you wanted somebody to have a live link to, say, one of your a doc that you wanted them to read, you could do that. You can also add calendars and then a blog, which we're going to actually add. We're going to add the blog later because we're going to use that when we're doing photography. So now if you want to change something, now if you want to change anything, like if I wanted to change, my name's not Anna Davis, obviously. So I'm going to do is I'm going to select that and then edit text. And see how it's highlighted now? Now I'm going to put my caps on. And my name's probably not going to fit in there because my name's longer than Anna Davis. But I want it to fit in there. So it's just like normal. I'm going to highlight that. And then here is my text. And then I can arrow down and there are 16 fits. And then that is right in the middle. And then I'm going to close that, click off. And so now my name is on there. I can move it down a little bit if I need to get it centered. There's that. And now I can change my photo here. I don't have any photos, so let me run and grab one really fast just to dump in there. Go to I'm on my new computer at home, so I don't have images. I go find something. All right, so he's kind of my hero. I'll take this guy. Save this image. Just put it on my desktop really quick. Back to my website editor. Go here. I'm going to go to change the image. And then here's my upload. So here's everything that I've uploaded onto my website because I'm working and I've logged into mine. So here's everything that I have. Maybe I'll put one of my, sure I have something here I could put in here. This is all stuff from, let me put in, there's Braden. That's a good one. Boy, this goes way back. I'll just use this here. Choose that image. And there's my dude in there. If I wanted to change it, go to change him. But if I wanted to upload Bono in there, okay, I would go to upload images, go to my desktop. It's really straightforward. Oh, where did Bono go? It's not on my desktop. Let me do that again. I'll put it in my downloads. I'll put him in my documents. Looks like it's wanting me to put it in my documents or something. So I'll put it in here. Now I'll go to, hope it's in there. Documents, Bono, open. And it's going to upload. And then it's there. And I can upload, if I had 25 images I could upload them all at once and they would all come in. And then I'm going to hit done. Choose that image. I'll change it to Bono. I can go change this right here. Hello, I'm Randy. I love creating spaces. She's talking about building websites. And then about me, I can take this and I can type any of my type in here, and the type is already set. And then here's one of the portfolios that you can play with. So this is just one of the portfolios that they chose. If you want to change the images, you can change the layout. There's all different ways to set. You can change the images, and what they'll do here is all you do is just delete these and then upload your own, and you can reorder them and move them around wherever you need them to be. And then I would even try this. I would try loading some images you might have in your folder. It could be, artwork. They just have to be JPEGs. So that's the only drawback. They can't do anything. Can't do PDFs. They have to be JPEGs or PNGs. So if you have a few of those, you can try uploading those in there just for kind of to try it out. Okay, so then I have it. There's a contact here, and this stuff's all editable. So I can go in here and change, put my address in here. I mean, I wouldn't put please don't put your home address in there. In fact, just put if you don't, I would say we're not even going to do contacts right now for this class because we really don't care about people contacting us. We'll be doing all of our connectivity through class, and so you'll be sharing URLs and things like that. So, okay, so if I wanted to add something new to my page, I'm going to go to my work here. So I'm going to go up to the navigation. So now I'm at my work page, and notice how the page is now blank. So I'm going to add text, and there's all these these are the themed ones. So if you pay close attention, this is all the theme. This has all the type that's in there, and this looks a lot like Rocket, which is kind of a nice typeface. So I'm going to use this page title, put it up here in this area here. See these guys here, all these dotted lines? The left to right actually shows you the when you're using the editor. So if you want to switch over to the mobile editor, it will help, but this helps you kind of keep everything kind of ready for the mobile editor. So this, I'm going to double click this. I'm going to call this graphic design. Oh, spell today, graphic design. And then I can go to here and I'm going to add a gallery. And since we're already using the circles on the front, I'm going to grab this grid rounded. I'm going to pull it in here like this. I'm going to drop it in. I'm going to scroll over, touch it. And then I can grab the side of it and just pull. Hold the shift key down. Oh my gosh, that doesn't constrain. That is new. That is irritating. All right, well, that doesn't make any sense. But these are basically just links. So if I want to put it in the middle, notice how the guides are there. And then same thing, I go to here, change images. I can put in all my graphic design links, and then what they become is if I preview up here at the top, I can preview my page. If I click on this, it takes it to a slideshow of the work. So these are just links, so they'll take them directly to that, but it also allows them to use the slideshow for that. So you can go and click out and go back to the editor, and then you can keep going, and then you can add another below it and say my photography, or then my videos could all be there. Everything you wanted to have in there could be built inside of that. And with the templates, they just allow you to be able to have a lot more flexibility with it. So what I would say for you guys today is to kind of explore this. Make one. You don't have to keep this one. You can save it, and as soon as you want to publish it, which you're going to need to save it for sure. I wouldn't publish right now. You hit save, and then you're going to, here's your free domain. So you have to come up with a name. I would just suggest that you use your name. So it would be, if you are, my name, so Wix site, Lester Pope, PDX, like that. Okay, and then I'm going to save and continue, and it's going to tell me if that's available. It said your site has been saved and you're done, and don't publish quite yet. And now this is, and when you log in next time, you'll be able to edit this site. So let me go back to my sites really quick. So let me get out, go to Wix. All right, let's go back to my dashboard.